Hey guys, this is AC Isaac, and welcome back to My Sweet Zombie. It has been a while since I played this game last. I was hoping to get back to it, but then I had a whole bunch of stuff going on with my computer, and I had to get everything all fixed up again, but now I'm ready to get back into this game. So let's get back to the save that we were at. Honestly, I barely remember anything about this game, but I'm hoping I'll get a little refresher when I start playing again. A few days have passed since Alex has started living with me. Oh yeah, I named the zombie Alex. Okay. And it has been awkward.
Ugh.
Ugh. My head hurts.
Hmm.
Oh. Hey Alex, have you eaten yet? No.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I have to head to work, so I'll leave my debit card for you on the counter. Go ahead and order something for yourself online to eat again. Okay? Okay. Bye then. It's been like that for the past couple days. Awkwardly greet her in the morning, and then leave to work, then come back home, and she's usually fast asleep. We haven't really talked much since the first night. I want to approach her, as I feel like we're getting closer. It would help me find out more about her past. But also, since she's living with me, I thought it would be nice if we could also become friends. I never had many friends, as my poor attempts at getting closer with Alex have shown, but I still like to get to know Alex better, and hopefully become close. Okay, Sam. Tomorrow is the day. I'm going to ask Alex if she wants to try and become friends. No more excuses. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Hey. Good morning, Alex. Okay, and morning to you too, I guess. So, Alex. Yeah. I guess I'll see you tonight then. Fine. I shuffle nervously. Alex?
Huh?
What?
Ow.
You know what? Never mind, it's not important.
Ugh.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Would you stop that? Stop that whole, oh, I have something to say. Never mind, it's not important crap. You've done that like, I can't even count how many times you've done that. Wanting to say something to me, but you never spit it out. Why can't you just say what you want to my face already? I'm sorry. I guess it's not my place to say this since I'm staying in your apartment. But if you have something to say, just say it. Because keeping me on edge like this is not fair. Maybe what you want to say seems unimportant to you, but the other party may think differently. She then crosses her arms and looks away from me. You should head to work. Doubt you'd want to be late. Yeah. Bye then. I leave the apartment quietly. We got along so well on the first night. And now look at how things are. She ended up getting frustrated with me because I kept holding back from her in front of her. But I just wasn't sure how to approach her. I mean, ever since she started living here, she's been quiet and distant, mostly either sleeping or watching TV. I've wanted to get to know her better, but I felt that maybe she should have some space since she did lose her memories and found out she died. Which is why I kept hesitating around her, but I never meant for her to get upset with me. But now, I guess she probably hates living with me. Or maybe she just hates me in general. Something up, Sam? Oh, nothing really. Why do you ask? because that was the 5th time you've sighed since you came into work. Oops. Sorry, I didn't. I'm just kind of having some personal trouble.
Huh?
Is this about the stray you took in?
Yeah.
Sort of. Well, I told you that you could always come to me if you're ever having trouble. So, why don't you tell me what's up? Liam did say that I could come to him for advice, but that's because he thinks I have a stray cat and not a zombie. But he also said I could text or call him for anything. Yet, I actually haven't been really texting him or calling him though since that first night. I've been too scared to. I'm not really sure how often I can bother a person, and I don't want to ruin my relationship with Liam by becoming an annoyance to him. Besides, I'm not sure if I could explain my problem to him even if I tried. It's okay, Liam. Besides, we shouldn't be talking so much during work. We should head back. We should head and get back to work. I mean, we could talk a little. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Well, all right. I'm gonna head back to prep things. See you, Liam. Yeah, see you. It's not fun when a person does that to you. Where obviously something's getting to them and they just don't say anything. Nothing at all. It's annoying. It was now time for us to close soon, and from the looks of the store, I have a lot to do before heading home. Hey Sam, just wanted to check up on you again. Are you sure you don't want to talk about what's bothering you? Liam has been trying to get me to talk all day. He's nothing if not persistent. But if I still refuse to trouble him with my own problems, it's fine, Liam, and besides, shouldn't you head home soon? Your shift is over. Yeah, but what about you? Cleaning up the store may not be easy today, especially thanks to that one family that came.
Huh?
You'll be here all night if you try to do this on your own. At least let me help you with that. It's okay, Liam. Besides, it might be better if I don't go home right now anyways. Why? I can't explain. Besides, I doubt you could help me with this problem anyway. Seriously? Do you know how messed up that sounds? Like, maybe you're right, maybe I can't help, but at least I can listen. Even if I can't help solve your problems, I at least want to help you, so you're not stressing out about them by yourself. But no, you keep pushing me away. Every time you ever seem troubled, you just would keep pretending that you are alright no matter how many times I asked you what's wrong. Do you know how that makes others feel when you shut them out like that? But if that's how it is, fine. I won't try to help you anymore. I'm done trying to talk with you. I'm heading home. I'm heading home then. Just don't say I didn't try and help. He walks out and slams the door shut. I wince at the loud sound when it was made. Oh no. I made him upset. It didn't even matter that I tried to burden him with my problems. He still got annoyed at me. I can't do anything right. I thought about how I angered Alex because she got frustrated with me holding back with what I wanted to say. And I tried not to bother Liam with my issues and be a burden to him, and yet he still got upset with me. And now they both probably hate me. I start to tear up. No matter what I do, all I do is mess everything up. But maybe I could try and fix this. Yeah, I can't give up. But how would I even fix this? Ugh. Choices, choices, choices. I mean, the problem started with Alex. Liam seems more mad, and Alex seems like the root of the problem. So let's go and talk to Alex first. All right, that's it. I'm gonna finish cleaning up quickly as possible and head home. I'm gonna talk with Alex and find out maybe why she's upset with me. And then apologize to her for upsetting her. Whatever it is that I did. Alright, let's do this. After I finished cleaning up the cafe, I began to make my way home. I continued to go over my head of what to say to Alex once I saw her. I'm so sorry you're upset at me?
Ugh.
Right? No, that makes it sound like it's her fault for being upset. I'm sorry that I upset you? Sounds vague. What should I say to her? However, before I could figure out what I would like to say to her, I was already inside my apartment. Here goes nothing. I'm back. This is it, Sam. You got this. Just say you're sorry to her in a calm, composed manner. Eh. I'm so sorry! I mean, I'm sorry for upsetting you. Wait, nope. I mean, I'm sorry that I screwed up. No, so much for calm and composed. I'm so sorry. I hope you can forgive me. It's fine. I understand.
Oh?
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't worry. I knew this was coming. I just wanted to hear it directly from you. But I'll be out of your hair soon. I'm not easy to put up with. And it's too much to have someone harbor a monster. So I'll leave tonight. Wait. What are you talking about? Aren't you telling me to leave? What? No!
What?
Then why are you sorry? Because I upset you earlier.
Oh.
Oh. That was just because I was getting stressed. You kept approaching me, and I was anticipating that you were going to ask me to leave. But then you kept pushing the topic away, which kept making me more anxious every time you did that. And so I guess I took my frustrations out on you, which wasn't cool of me to do. Sorry about that. It's not entirely your fault. I mean, from the sound of it, I did kind of indirectly hurt you. I could see how my behavior would make you nervous. So I'm sorry for making you feel that way too. But I'm confused now. You don't want me to leave? Of course not. I mean, I was uncomfortable with Alex sometimes, but that was more due to me being nervous around people in general. I never thought of wanting her to leave my place, especially since her circumstances would make it difficult for her to.
Huh?
Why would you think that? Because you kept acting all skittish and stuff around me and kept trying to tell me something. But then you clamp up and tell me to forget it. Which is why I thought you wanted to tell me to leave, but you were too afraid to. I thought you were uncomfortable with having me around or regretted bringing me into your place and wanted me to leave. I'm sorry I acted like that, not because I was uncomfortable with you. I don't have much experience living with anyone else but family, so I'm not sure how to act. I see. And I thought you hated living with me. Well, that's not true at all. Hard to hate someone when they give you a place to stay and free food. Not exactly sure how to take that. But at least you don't hate me. And also, Alex, I don't want you to leave. You sure? I mean, you were kind of forced to take me.
Huh?
I wasn't forced. It was my decision to let you stay with me. And I know it will be difficult for you to leave and find some place to stay at. You know, if anyone saw you, they would probably shoot you in the head. That's true, since it's so easy to get a gun in this country. But also, I actually like your company. Like when we had dinner together, or when we watched a movie together. I liked doing those things with you. That's why, if you like, you can continue staying with me till, you're ready to leave. Okay. I guess I'll stay. Okay.
Hmm.
But there's still one thing confusing me.
Oh?
Hmm?
Huh?
What were you trying to say to me
Hmm.
before? You know, all those times you kept walking up to me, spouting one or two words, and then running off. I thought you were trying to tell me to leave.
Uh?
But if that's not the case, what were you trying to do?
Oh.
Oh, I was actually trying to get closer to you, get to know you better by trying to start a conversation, but then I kept getting scared and running off instead.
Ugh.
Seriously? Sorry. I never meant for my attempts at making conversation to come off as me wanting to express my desire for you to leave, though. I guess I really need to work on my social skills. Yeah, you do. Though, this could have been avoided if we both talked about it.
Ugh.
So I guess you're not the only one who needs to work on their social skills.
Hmm.
So I'm sorry for not saying anything either, and for snapping at you
Uh-huh.
earlier. Thanks, but yeah, we just have to work and communicate with each other more. Then we could have saved each other from all the frustrating feelings that we were feeling. Liam! I then recall Liam, who was still upset with me. You okay? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about a friend of mine. He was worried about me and kept trying to get me to talk about my troubles. But I kept avoiding it, and I ended up making him upset. Why didn't you just vent to him then? Do you not trust him? Not bad. It's just that when I was growing up, I had to deal with a lot. And I found that whenever I shared my feelings or tried to talk to anyone about it, I would just be annoying them or ruining the mood, or they would look at me differently. I have a brief thought about my parents, or they wouldn't care. And so I started to get scared that if I kept burdening them with my troubles, they wouldn't want me around anymore. So I bottled up everything. I thought if I tried to push everything down, even if my face kept hurting because I forced myself to smile, or even if it hurts to breathe sometimes, or even if I ended up crying alone, I thought it would make things easier for everyone. I think about Liam, kept pushing him away, and ended up hurting him. Yet, I'm starting to learn that it may not be true. I just hurt someone who could have been my friend. Because it seemed I was trying to push them away. Were you? Not intentionally. And think about how painful it was for me whenever I kept trying to push down my feelings instead of expressing them because I was so afraid to trouble others. I would often cry alone and wallow in self-loathing. Like earlier. It's probably not good for me either. But what else can I do now? I mean, I just drove off another person because I refused to let them in and be honest with them. I guess I'll just probably keep being alone. I see. I think that you should just not do that, though. Like you said, bottling up your feelings seems to just hurt everyone, especially yourself, so why keep it up? It's probably not easy for you to just break the habit, though. But you'll probably stop eventually. Because if you continue doing so, those negative feelings will just continue to fester inside you. And you'll just destroy yourself. You're right. Good. Then start by talking to your friend tomorrow. I'm sure they'll forgive you then. Actually, let's start here. Alex, from now on, let's communicate with each other when something is bothering us. Like how I thought you hated living with me, or you thought I wanted you to leave. I mean, kind of weird how you thought I hated living with you when I'm crashing here rent-free and being fed, but sure. Still, if we're going to be living with each other, we shouldn't hide things from each other, right? And if something is ever upsetting you, Alex, or you'd want to vent, please feel free to come to me. I'll listen. And and you better do the same. I expect you to tell me whenever something annoys you. I work in retail, so you might hear me vent a lot then. Just today, I had a customer try to get a free drink by complaining that their drink didn't have enough whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about you tell me about it?
Oh.
Sure. But how about I make dinner too? And I can tell you about it while we eat. Sounds like a plan.
Ugh.
I think there should be a policy to ban annoying customers. But then there would be no customers. Is that bad? From a business perspective? Yes. She snorts. Whatever. Capitalism is dumb anyway, too. I chuckle at her response. Then my eyes stray over to her hands, and up her arms, and up to her face. There are so many stitches. I really wonder what happened to her. Though there's no point in asking since she probably doesn't remember. But still.
Oh?
Oh yeah? You're staring at me. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. She then looks down and picks at her food. I know the stitches aren't pleasant to look at. I must look pretty ugly now.
Huh?
I don't think you're ugly at all. I wasn't staring at your stitches because I thought they were ugly. That's not why I was staring.
Huh?
Then why were you staring? Well, I wanted to touch them. I wanted to touch them because they look so cool. Damn. Actually, what would be a good decision here? I think they look really cool. I actually think they look really cool. They're kind of like battle scars. They make you look, like a badass. She stares at me incredulously. Did you mean badass? You're too afraid to curse? Seriously? You're such a dork. I mean, that's what I seriously thought. Thanks.
Huh?
I appreciate the compliment. I'm glad someone at least likes my appearance. I felt my cheeks redden, seeing her smile at me. I just thought I should tell you that I wasn't staring because I thought they were ugly. Do you only think the stitches are attractive then? You're not one of those weirdos who only become attracted to dead things or injured people, are you? No! And I don't think only the stitches are attractive about you. Oh! She tilts her head coyly. What else do you think is attractive about me then?
Oh.
You have pretty eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And your voice is pleasant. Go on. And,
Oh,
oh, jeez, I need to get out of this before I explode. Change subject. Alex, you haven't touched your carrots. Oh, yeah. Aren't you gonna eat them? I don't really want to. You're kidding, right? You have to eat some vegetables. You can't sustain yourself in junk food. Says you. Then what have you been eating while I'm away? I walk over to the trash can. Wait! To see the trash can filled with pizza boxes, potato chip bags, and every unhealthy thing imaginable. This is a diet of a 13-year-old boy. The hell? A 13-year-old boy? I'm putting you on an actual balanced meal plan from now on. No more ordering out either. I'll be making dinner. And I'll make sure you eat your veggies. Ugh, just let me die again. Why don't you? Alright, I'm gonna head to work now. Cool, see you then. I'll see you when I get back home. I head towards the door. Hey.
Oh?
Do your best today. I'll try. I smell progression. And I like it. I enter the cafe and immediately look around. I then spot Liam's figure behind the register. Hey Liam. Hey. Sam, look, I'm sorry. No, don't be. I'm sorry that I kept refusing to talk to you about my problems. I have a hard time talking to others about my problems. And for a long time I thought it was okay because it made things easier for everyone. But I'm starting to realize that it's not okay to just keep everything to myself, especially from a friend. Well, I'm sorry too that I yelled at you. It wasn't cool of me to do that at all. Even if I was upset, it wasn't okay to lose my temper with you when you were already going through a lot. I'm sorry about that. It's okay. I mean, you're forgiven. And you had your own reasons you were upset, right? Yeah, I guess. I was hurt by the fact that you wouldn't tell me what was going on. Made me feel like I was the only one that thought we were getting close. I'm glad I'm not, though. You aren't. And I promise I'll do my best to try to not hide anything from you anymore. You laugh a lot. All right. Happy to hear that then. So then, why were you upset yesterday? Well, it's sort of complicated. Maybe I'll tell you later. Sorry, bad habit. How about I just tell you now? I'd like that. I'm back.
Oh.
So, how was your day? Not horrible. I made up with my friend. That's good. Hey, Sam. Are you really okay with me living here? I'm not exactly human. And I know I can be a pain to deal with. You don't need to put up with me. I could find a way to survive on my own. I mean, sure, but it'll probably be difficult for you. And like I said before, I don't mind you living with me until you find better arrangements. I actually appreciate your company. You're weird.
Huh?
What? But I guess it's not a bad thing. Well, thanks, I guess. So, anything interesting happen at work today? Well, there were a couple of mean customers. You want to talk about it? Sure. Right after I make dinner. Tonight we're having broccoli. Great. Chapter 2 is wrapped up and in the bag. We are going to save here. And then we are going to pick it up next time we come back. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I know it's kind of a short episode by short episode, considering, well, comparing to the other videos that I do. But I hope you guys want to see more in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it though. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, no waste your time no more. Who the